Hey guys, welcome back to Be Love Receive Love Tarot. I'm sorry that Tic Tac Tarot is not up and running yet. I've run into a snag, as some of you might know. I have to come up with a new name. I think I've got one under wraps. I just have to redo some things in order to make that happen for a few different reasons. You'll see when the time comes. However, in the meantime, I will keep this going because I know you guys are, supporting me, and I want to be able to make sure that you guys are getting what you deserve as well. So again, it's a new week. Last week was tarot. This week we will do the oracle, just for fun. I recently got some new gems. Now this was fill a bag for $10, so I don't know what they are. If you know what they are, by all means. But first off, right now my favorite one for pile one, you have the Evil Eye Rock is what I'm calling it. It's like a turquoisey blue, but honestly it looks like the Evil Eye naturally made itself in there, so that's pretty cool. Pile two, you got this cute little orange thing with some scuffs or cracks in it, some darker colored cracks in it. Might be significant to you. I was kind of drawn to it, so. And pile three, you've got this fancy red rock with some black cracks all through it. Very imperfect, very beat up looking, weathered. So, keep in mind that energy is fluid. You know how the story goes. I'll keep this brief, and I think I might throw in a few tarot cards tonight just for the sake of it, so I will see you at your pile. Pile one. If you chose the Evil Eye Rock, as I'm going to call it, this is your reading. So again, I left the romance angels out of this. If I do feel like it's a romantic thing, we will throw some in there, but you never know. Let's get into it. These might be upside down. Yeah, they would have been upside down. Okay. Despondence. So, kind of being lazy, if the world was ending, you'd be on your feet doing what you needed to do to survive in a sense, but you're in a sense of boredom, you're like, what next? I've done all this, now what? Kind of, you're frazzled, you don't really know what to do, you're feeling kind of judged by people around you. This is your third eye chakra, and it's your intuition and imagination. So if this is resonating, you'll know why. Let's get a little deeper into why this is the way it is, because you're healing some chaos. So maybe you've been in a very chaotic time lately. I mean, COVID is hopefully wrapping up, but maybe you're going through some stuff, or you went through some things and you've kind of transformed from this issue in the past, whatever that may be. For your own personal, these are general, so I try to stay general with it. But now you're in this kind of lackluster, what do I do now, I've healed from my past traumas, or at least you think you have, for now. You never know. Things can surprise you, but you're feeling a bit judged, and I think that's part of the reason why you picked the Evil Eye as well, is because you feel like somebody's, thinks you're making the wrong choice or the wrong decision, whatever the case is. You're feeling judged by them, and you're kind of stalemating yourself on making a real decision for yourself, even though your intuition, you know what the right choice is for you in your intuition. Heartbeat, yeah, follow your heartbeat. Listen to your heartbeat. I have a tattoo about this. 49 might be significant to you. I'm going to read you the little blurb on this. Again, I used to do this all the time for you guys because I love these things, but I'm just being drawn to today. Your heart is as wide open as a dance club on a Saturday night. Remember that old expression your parents used, I love you to the moon and back? That's how you feel about everyone. Enjoy this blissful state of love, sweet love. More is coming to you. Which is actually really funny because I have, all the stars in the sky tattooed on one arm, which is kind of a similar trait to, I love you to the moon and back, but it's something else. For me, it's a different meaning for my son. But anyway, but yeah, so it's kind of like linked. It's linked to your reader. I don't know why. I asked for your guys' information, not mine. So keep that with you and take it with a grain of salt. But whatever you're dealing with, listen to your heart on it. Go with your intuition. Inspiration. Peacock. Peacocks might mean something to you. You might want to look up that spirit animal yourself, but I will open up my book. Peacock. I opened straight up to it too. That was pretty cool. Pride in our achievements creates inspiring change. The key message here is in finding balance and knowing when to move from one energy mode to another, seamlessly and with grace. Through symbols, the peacock teaches us that it takes many repetitious steps to fully awaken to our most spiritual selves through our spiritual practice in our daily rituals and lifestyle changes. So this is saying, like, get off the couch, stop being lazy, get up and do something, find inspiration again, go for a walk. I've recently come to enjoy hiking quite well, so maybe hiking is something for you. Go swimming, find your niche and enjoy it. You might find a love there that might turn into a career. You never know. Or you might find your love there. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So I feel like your intuition is telling you you're on the right path. Even though this one person's sitting over here judging you, well, they can go away, is all I gotta say to them. You gotta live your life for you and nobody else. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits and your soul tribe. I feel like the people around you that is not this one person, because I don't see, like, aside from the people that you're gathered with, I only see this one angry person with their arms crossed at you for whatever reason. Okay? So there's somebody in your life that's creating this chaos and you're trying to heal from it and you're trying to carve your own path and create a new inspiration for yourself to bring yourself out of a dark time, to light yourself back up. Gemini might mean something to you in your chart or in this person's chart. Take what resonates, but the main thing that you want to focus on with this card is communication is key. You want to communicate to this person, look, I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what your opinions of what you think should happen in this situation are, because they're not my opinions on my situation. If I wanted your opinion, I would ask for it. I mean, really, bluntness sometimes is what it comes down to with some people that don't want to listen, that think that they have some kind of rule over your life. Period. End of story. So, if this resonated for you, please hit that like and share. I will get you, I'm being told, one tarot card. Look at that. Just shot out one. Just one. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You're in this defensive mode against this person. You don't you don't want to back down to them. You know that in your heart, what you're doing is the right thing. Something to do with a soulmate or something from your past. something from your childhood is where this is stemming from. So if that resonated and you need more information on this situation, please feel free to reach out for a personal reading. My prices vary depending on what you want and how long you want. There's a reconciliation between you and this person if you play your cards right. If you wait for the right time to bring this up. So be blunt, but be soft. And you can salvage the friendship or relationship, whatever the case is. Take what resonates with your situation. Oh, just in case this is a love thing, I'll get you one of these too, because I'm such a nice guy. Okay, there's a few of them. I'm going to put these ones away because I did not see them. You have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so this could be like a clash between family, like you're trying to do something and your parent is like, no, 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 because they're used to something completely different. Their upbringing is different from yours, and they don't understand that right now because they're seeing it from when they grew up and how things were then. That's for somebody. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So for some of you, you've met somebody and you're here asking about them, if they're the one. What this is saying is what's being stirred in you is real, but you should get to know them first before you dive all in. Before you jive with each other, get to know each other first. Before you dive in, don't go too quickly or you'll ruin the magic is what I'm getting. So take with that what resonates with you and leave what does not. I hope to see you next week. Maybe on the TikTok Tarot channel. And we'll see how it goes. Take care, guys. Pile 2. If you chose this cool yellow rock with all the divots and whatnot, this is your reading. Upside down. Okay. Ooh. Victim. This is your heart chakra. This talks about love and compassion. Somebody feels like they missed an opportunity for something great, but what you're not seeing is that you actually are going to get something more long-standing that has more longevity to it, rather than just a quick part in a play, so to speak. You're going to have like a role in a TV series, as an example. Okay, that's where the story is in this card. As an example, you don't get the big shot, it's not even a big shot part. It's like a quick role in a movie. You're going to get like a whole TV series or put on display at a museum, so to speak. Okay, so be patient. Just because you didn't receive something doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. Okay? Fulfillment. Yeah, so it's a lot of green in here. Peaches to me, like waiting for the fruits of your labor, right? You've been toiling at something, you've been trying hard, you've been working day and night trying to get this, whatever it is, up off the ground, or, trying to get a promotion at work or whatever, trying to go after something, but what you're not seeing is there's something better for you coming that's going to be more fulfilling. The fruits of your labor have not been sown yet. They're still ripening. Okay? Abracadabra. Yeah, 21. I'll read you the blurb. I read it for group 1. Aladdin's not the only one with 3 wishes. You, too, have a magical lamp that can summon all you desire to your doorstep. It's a simple matter of making a clear intention and letting go of any fool notion that you have to wait for the genie. You are the magic. This talks a lot about manifesting. This, to me, would be the magician in any deck, even though it's like the world card's number. Which is you make your world, magical world. So I guess that kind of works in a sense. Anyway, I feel like you're manifesting something bigger and you don't even know it. And that's what the like abracadabra, like you manifested something and the universe was like, no, I'm going to top that. I got something better for you, is what it's saying. Acceptance, yeah. 47 might be significant to you. But acceptance in this card talks about, like, just accept things for what they are now, because that's what will manifest better things in the future as well. This deck is still relatively new for me. Everything has its place and peace is found in acceptance. Yeah. Let's see. Shows us to become more accepting and tolerant of those who don't appeal to us on many levels, and to simply see them for what they are, bare, raw, and authentic. When we see that one man's trash is another man's treasure, we can quickly understand that all things have their place, and that nothing is ever as it seems. The ibis shows us not to judge a book by its cover. So maybe you're turning down something right now that you don't think is going to fulfill you, because you think it's not that starring role or whatever. It's not in that big hot shot movie. It doesn't sound as appealing to you as you would like it to. But really, if you can understand that everything has its place and this offer is being put in front of you for a reason, and you accept it and you find acceptance in it, there's going to be fulfillment in your life. Then you will, reap the fruits of your labor, so to speak. Here today. Take that. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. It speaks for itself. Once you learn to accept things for as they are, powerful changes happen. If you think it's too late to fix something, it's not. It's never too late. Accept that you are where you are, and manifest and work towards a way to fix it. Nothing is ever set in stone. Didn't get that card, but nothing is ever set in stone. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Give somebody a hug if you need a hug. Take an extra hour of sleep if you need that extra hour. Retreat. Get away from the screens. Get into nature again. Look, she's chilling outside in nature, smelling the roses. She's not hanging inside staring at a TV screen or at her phone. She doesn't give a shit what's going on in the news today. She's enjoying the moment. She's living in the now. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you are running on empty. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the ground and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. So you need to take care of yourself better. Maybe you're pushing yourself so hard trying to achieve this goal that it's just not happening for you because you're trying too hard. That's what I'm getting. You're trying too hard. Stop trying so hard to get it. It's going to come to you. You deserve it. And if not that, something better is coming for you. Okay? I get you one tarot card, because I said I would, and I did for pile 1. We got one tarot card spirit for pile 2. I got 1. Interesting. All right. Communication. Virgo energy is coming up here. You might be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart, or they have Virgo in their chart. I just need to look at something here. I feel like there's somebody, this is a warning from Spirit, just so you're aware. This could be Virgo energy, this somebody, or this could be your energy, or it could just be simply in their chart. Somebody, you think, and this is a think, this is your energy, you think somebody is out to get what it is that you want. You think they're being sneaky. You think they're coming for what it is you've worked so hard for. You got more than pile 1 already. I'm trying to help you out a little bit. This person is a very independent person. Even if whatever it is, you guys could be competing for something, a position, a lover, whatever it is, even if they don't succeed, they're fine. They don't care. It's neither here nor there to them. So you're getting all worked up over this position, and they're not even looking at the position. They don't care. They're looking elsewhere. They've got their mindset on something completely different. Aquarius energy. So maybe this is not so much a warning from Spirit as it's a ease your mind. Yeah, let go of the confusion. Light your own way through it. This is Spirit. This could be Spirit, not so much the energy of the Virgo. It could be the Spirit being a hermit, making a judgment call to tell you you don't need to be confused. This person isn't after what you want. They want something completely different. That's for somebody. So don't stress. You might find that this person is more friendly with you if you aren't so competitive. You might see that there's a bigger picture to things than you realize. That's what I'm getting. Especially with this victim card. Like, you're playing a victim here. Like, you feel like you're going to miss out, or you've missed an opportunity, or somebody's going to get your opportunity, somebody's going to get your nut. Don't take that way. But, you know what I mean. Anyway, if you want to know more about that energy at all, please feel free to reach out for a personal reading. If not, I hope that resonated, and if not, I'm sorry it didn't, and I will see you around, hopefully next week for the tarot. Take care, guys. Pile 3. You chose this red stone here. This is your reading. Prayer. Thinking about jumping ship, moving to the city, moving away from where you currently are. This is saying take a minute and think about it. Don't just jump. Because when life gives you lemons, what do? We make lemonade. You don't take a lemon and try to make pineapple juice. I don't know why I'm getting this reference, but it's coming to me this way. It's saying, why give up a good thing if everything's going smoothly? This also talks about he didn't know what to do, and he asked his father, and his father said pray on it. That night his father passed away, leaving him the farm, and he stayed at the farm and grew old there and had a family and yada yada yada. And he's sitting back and reflecting on it, and he's glad he never left. Okay, so there's a message for that for someone. So there's a message in that for someone. Wonders, the wonders behind everything. There's things going on that you don't even know. It's a sacred destiny, right? It's beyond what our minds can even fathom. This wonders card talks about like seeing the wonders in the little things, not just in the big wonders, like the wonders of the world, whatever. This talks about the little wonders, like a snake shedding his skin. I don't know why I'm getting that reference, but it's a wonder. Like, where did that even stem from? Shed skin like that, But anyway, that's, whatever. Growing up, shedding skin, maybe that's where I'm getting it from. Growing out of your old habitat, looking for something bigger, better. Okay, let's continue on from that. 28, smooth and easy. Take the path of least resistance. Don't try to fight something. The easiest way to enlightenment, the easiest way to inner peace, to happiness, is the path of least resistance. There's a book I read, I'm having a brain fart on which one it is. I think it's The Subconscious Mind. But there was a monk who was brought this child from this family saying that you're the father of this child. And monks don't have sex. They don't partake. And his only response was, is that so? So they left the baby while he raised the baby into a child, and to, I don't know how far in to the childhood, I can't remember, I'm drawing a bit of a blank on the time frame here, but quite a bit into the future, and they came back and said, we're taking the kid back, we changed our mind, and his only response was, is that so? He didn't resist it, he didn't fight it, he didn't say, I was not the father, I didn't have sex, He just accepted that that was his path, that, you know, this was his calling, this is what the universe wanted him to do, and did it. And he had no pain behind it, you know, like it was something that was on his path that he was needed to do, so he did it. And it's as simple as that. Maybe that's what you need to do, you know, instead of trying to resist the path that you're on, accept the path that you're on. Spider, Dreamweaver, 61. You could be having a lot of crazy dreams. Your dreams are all connected. That's why they use the spider for this one as well. To your life. Your dreams are all connected to like your waking life as well. Create a life that supports you and allows you expressive freedom. And it's funny because the spider here, the 61, the Dreamweaver, is a trait of the number 8, and you have a 28 up here. So there's a connection in this. You guys, I feel, are nomads in the sense that, like, you don't really stay put. You kind of jump around from place to place. You always, in a sense, you take the path of least resistance. Things get hard, you pack up and leave. That's not a path of least resistance. That's a lot of resistance. You got to pack. You got to pack up your life. You got to throw stuff away. You got to say goodbye to people. That's a lot of resistance to your flow, to your energy. And not only that, but then you got to figure out where you're going and where you're living and da-da-da-da-da. The path of least resistance is to accept things the way they are. You know, you might not be at that ideal job that you want, but at least you are at a job. There are people starving day in, day out, wondering where their next meal might come from or if they're even going to make it to their next meal. Be grateful for what you have, please. Because when you are grateful, that's when the abundance comes. Mintakan. Longing for home, belonging. The original Lightworkers. This talks about, you know, not feeling like you fit in. Wondering where home is. Wondering where you fit in. Wondering where your tribe is, your people. They're there. Just follow the path of least resistance. Raise your vibration, and they will be drawn to you. You don't chase, you attract. You and your loved ones are safe. Cancer might mean something to you. Either way, you and your loved ones are safe. You're safe. You don't need to fight or flight. You can just be. Don't fight it. Don't flight it. Just be. Accept things as it comes, one day at a time. Be grateful you woke up. Start there. Make your bed. One thing I always remember growing up in the short stint I did at the Army, they say, you know, the best way to start your day is to get up and make your bed, because it's the progression, the beginning of, you know, your progress for the day. It's the start of the momentum. It's the, you know. This is old energy. Don't read that energy, guys. That's from the old. Cut that energy out. Okay. Okay. Temperance talks about divine timing. Letting things happen as they should is divine timing as well. Letting things work out as they will. Um, I also I don't know why I'm getting this. So I was recently told by somebody, if you are a very wealthy person, you dip your toes in many different pools of income. Between, for instance, I'm just getting like woodworks to cooking to blacksmith to, I don't know, rodent pest control, whatever, whatever you get yourself into. There's multiple platforms of income that the people make. So for you, that might be something to look into. I don't know why I got that from this, but I just see the temperance. He's dipping his toe in the water, and that just came to my mind. I feel like time management is also something that you need to work on with this. I feel like, because you might be a very flighty person, you kind of jump on the first offer and take off because it looks good when it is indeed not. Yeah. With this Page of Cups in reverse, and I just needed to look it up just to make sure I got the right idea from it. This offer looks better than it is. If this is, somebody sweeping you off your feet at this point in time, it's not a good idea. If this is a job offer telling you to sign some kind of contract that, they've they've put the bug in your ear, this is the great place to be, I would do your homework and, talk to some people that work there first. Either way, if that resonated for you and you need more clarity on this, please feel free to reach out for a personal reading. If not, and you just like to hear me talk, well, thanks for that too. Sorry it didn't resonate for you if it didn't, but I can only give out so many messages in my little 1 week thing. If you want a personal reading, however, I can give you all the messages that are dedicated just for you because they are messages that I ask just for you, the personal you, the you that reaches out to me at my email or, even in the comment section. I do not care. And says, hey, I want a personal reading. And I would say, hey, let's get in touch and we will talk business. That was loud. 9 of Cups was on the bottom of that deck before you run away. Oh. Okay. This message really wanted to come out for somebody that's still listening. Again, here, the scales are balanced. He's giving away charity here. So maybe you're giving more to one than the other. Whoever that resonates for, if you're giving more to one than the other, you need to knock that out and be equal. Whether that's time, attention, money, whatever it is, to avoid conflict. Because you're dealing with a lot of conflict. if you're co-parenting, possibly, the woman kind of sees the ex as a paycheck that needs to be stopped for the children. I'm not getting a whole lot more out of that. It's an interesting, I mean, here we talk about being, cut off and cold-hearted, but also very just and, by the book. And here we talk about slow, steady offer. So they kind of contradict each other in a sense, because she's withholding and he's slow and steadily offering it. I mean, maybe if it was like this, he's offering her an upside down, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's a little bit confusing. Why are you being so confusing? Why is this king and pentacles here? Third party. Who? So, if you are a feminine energy, this does not mean that you are female. This means you are feminine energy. You are about to decide between two people, possibly air, possibly fire. One is going to be a soulmate. You're going to know, because one's offer is not as solid as the other offer. You want the solid offer, not the temptation. See, I think this King of Wands, is your temptation. And the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Swords, he's your solid guy. I think this King of Wands here, this fire energy, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, he's the temptation to set you off course. This Aquarius, Libra, Gemini feller, yeah, look what's hiding under there. I saw you poking out. He's the one. Not this temptation, okay? So whoever that was for, take it for what it is. Give equally to the two, and you'll see what offer is solid. Don't try to make them compete for it. That's not the way to win. It's not the way to win the best. Anyway, I don't know who that was for, but take it. Anyway, have a good night. Hope that resonated.